So it's no secret that most men in today's world struggle with dating. And trust me, I've struggled as well. In fact, I used to feel invisible to women, and I had to know why. So after reading countless books, watching endless videos, and losing way too many chances with women, I came up with the top 8 biggest reasons why most women find the majority of us unattractive. And that's exactly what I'm gonna reveal to you in today's video. So let's not waste any time and let's get right into it. So number 1, lack of ambition. So the sad truth is that most men are complacent. They wake up, they go to work, and that's it. They're not really passionate about their lives, and most importantly, they have no goals. And believe it or not, women care about this. And once they see that you're not really striving for more, they'll just leave you for some other guy who does. And that's because women are naturally drawn to men who are passionate about something. But now you might be asking, how do I become this ambitious guy? Well, it's actually very simple. Simply start thinking about what you really want out of life. It doesn't have to be a huge, world-changing goal. It can be something small. Maybe try to learn a new language, start a new hobby, or start hitting the gym. As soon as you begin putting these little things into action, women are gonna start noticing you. Number 2, poor hygiene. So this is a major deal breaker for women, but it's often overlooked. Some men might even think that it's too feminine to take care of yourself, but that's a complete BS. I mean, just think about this. Would you talk to someone who has bad breath or a terrible body odor? Not for too long, right? And the same goes with being around women. You can have the best game in the world, but if you smell like you just came out of a dumpster, no women will want to be around you. So please, make sure to shower every day, brush your teeth twice a day, and please use a deodorant. And if you want to take it to the next level, then buy a cologne. Number 3, poor communication skills. So if you find yourself in this category, then you got to understand that communication is a two-way street. It's about listening as much as it is about talking. The rule that I use when I'm talking to women is that I talk only for around 20% of the time, and I let the woman talk for 80% of the time. I usually ask them open-ended questions like, what do you enjoy the most about your job? While they're answering me, I ask them some follow-up questions, and I occasionally reveal something about myself. This strategy is extremely powerful because the person who's asking the questions leads the conversation. This way, I get to know if the woman is a right match for me while staying mysterious. Number 4, you're too needy. So the problem with being needy is that it shows up as constant attention-seeking and craving for validation from women. When you're always fishing for compliments or needing reassurance, it tells women that you're an insecure little boy. And let's be real, women don't want to deal with boys. They only want confident grown men. So to avoid coming off as a needy little boy, you'll have to start having an interesting life outside of your relationships, like hanging out more with your buddies or having some goals to go after like I mentioned before. When you learn to feel good about yourself from within, you won't need external validation anymore. Number 5, negative attitude. So this point includes being constantly pessimistic and always complaining about stuff around women. And believe it or not, but this is actually a huge turnoff. I mean, just think about it. We all know that one person who's always whining about something, and let's be honest, they get on our nerves. If you're that kind of person around women, they will see you as a crybaby and won't really like being around you. What women actually like are positive and optimistic men. They want to be around men who lift them up, make them feel good, and bring positive energy into their lives. So if you're stuck in this negative mindset, then start working on it. A good start would be to start practicing gratitude. For example, as you wake up in the morning, find 3 things in your life that you can be grateful for. Once you notice that your mindset is slowly improving, you might also want to reevaluate the people in your inner circle. Because if you keep hanging out with negative people, their energy will keep dragging you down. Number 6, lack of confidence. So here's the thing. Women can instantly sense when a man lacks confidence. And that's because it shows in almost everything that you do, from the way you speak, the way you walk, to the way you present yourself. So for example, if you're constantly worried about what people think of you, women pick up on that. Now, some of you might think that confidence is about being cocky or arrogant, but that's not true. True confidence actually comes from being secure in who you are as a person. But now you might be saying, well, that sounds nice, but how do I build some real confidence? Well, one of the ways to start building confidence is by setting small goals and achieving them. And once again, this goes back to the point I made earlier. When you set achievable goals for yourself and follow through with it, you start to build a more positive self-image. Each accomplishment, no matter how small, is going to give you that much needed self-esteem boost, which, in other words, is confidence. Number 7, no sense of humor. So if you're unable to laugh at yourself or see the lighter side of things, then you can come across as being overly serious or even boring. And the last thing women want is an overly serious guy who's no fun to be around. They want someone who can make them laugh and help them escape the seriousness of their everyday life. I mean, just think about it. Women already deal with serious men like their bosses, fathers, or professors. And when they're with you, they just want to relax and have fun. Now, you don't have to be a comedian to develop a sense of humor. There's actually no secret to this. Just think about how you behave around your friends. Friends always poke at each other and have fun with it, and that is exactly how you should treat women. Let the conversations flow naturally and don't think about what you should or shouldn't say. Before we get to the last point, please make sure to subscribe because I drop bangers like this every single week and you don't want to miss them. Anyways, back to the video. And so, number 8, inability to handle rejection. So I totally understand that rejection sucks, but what I don't understand are bitter men who lose their cool because of it. These men are usually insecure and they don't really understand how the dating world works. So before you ever start to date, you gotta realize that dating is a numbers game. Not all women are gonna find you attractive, and that's fine. I mean, even you don't find all women attractive. You have eyes only for the women that you like, and women are no different. And I know that this isn't fair, but being bitter and angry is not gonna help you. The key here is to not take rejection personally, because it's a part of the process. Even the hottest guys you know face rejection. It's completely natural and normal. So please, don't give up just because of that one woman who rejected you. There are thousands of other women you can date, and sooner or later, some other woman is gonna say yes. And that's the reason why we do this. And that's the video. Thank you so much for hanging out and learning something new. Show me some love by dropping a like or a comment, and I'll see you next time.